So today I want to film my everyday makeup routine for you, just so you can see what I use on a daily basis when it comes to getting myself prepped in the morning or for my day. It's a quick face. Let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to focus on a primer, and I'm using this one today. I'm going to take a little bit of that. I've already done my brow. I'm just going to go on with this primer. I like to tap it into my skin, tap it everywhere on my face. So this is it, and I let it dry for a little while. So I'm going in with the Fenty Eaze drop, this one right here. And I'll be using an e.l.f. brush. Just a little bit, just dab it with the brush. And this is what it looks like. And then I go in with a beauty blender, a damp sponge, and I just kind of push it into the skin. I do this because I don't like to have too much on my face, so this will push it into the skin and also check out any excess. The next thing I go in with this e.l.f. concealer. I like the wand. It's fluffy. It's going to deposit more product in the space that I need it to. So I just do like at least 3. And I let this dry for a little bit, and then I go in with the same e.l.f. brush and then try to spread it. And what I do is I bring it up out because I want to give a lifting effect. So I just tap it in, bring it up, out. I'm not dragging it down. I'm bringing it up, out. This kind of helps your eyes look lifted and awake. So I'm pushing the product into my skin using the stipple motion. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to go back in with the beauty blender. This time I'm going to use the pointed side, and I'm just going to take out any excess and push the product into my skin using the same motion. Now I'm going to set this with this from this palette. This palette, I've had this forever, and I'm going to use this light color right here. I'm going to use this one right here. And just put the powder in all the places that I concealed. And this is the final look of it. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is just put on some eye color. So I use this Morphe eyelid primer. I'm just going to put a little bit over my eye. This helps to keep my shadow in place throughout the day. I dab it on, same kind of stippling motion until it starts to feel sticky. This is what we have. So then I'm going to go in. I've had this palette forever as well. I'm going to go in with this color. It's called Unspoken. I'm going to go in with this color right here. This color right here. Just to put a base on my lid. I'm using this small brush just to put a base over my eye before I go in with the color I want to use. When I do this, it helps to keep my shadow longer all through the day with that color. This is one of my favorite colors. So I use it all the time, and as a result, it's hit pan. But I'm not overdoing it, just a little bit. And that's about it. Here on my brow bone, I'm going to go in with this color, Undercover. I'm going to go in with Undercover, just a little bit on the brush, and just kind of hit my brow bone. And then the final thing I do in my eye is I use this this color on Real, and I put that on the lid. I'm using also this small brush, but it's a flat tapered brush. And what I'm doing is I'm packing the shadow on my lid. That's it. And I just go back in and clean up any mess on my eye. I use this e.l.f. liquid liner, and I just kind of go over. I just trace my eye shape. And then I do a little wing. Nothing dramatic. I go in with a little bit of mascara. That's it for my eyes. But I go in with this Mary Kay blush. This is what it looks like. It's the color. I use a dense brush. It's a face tapered brush. It's also from BS Mall. And I tap it on. I'm not bringing it down. I'm not taking it up, just a straight line. And I try to hit the high point of my cheek, like up here all the way. And I do the same thing here. Don't mind the how much I'm putting on, because when I do my face powder to set everything, it's just gonna take it right off. So I try to put a lot. So when I do the face powder, then everything will just blend properly. Laura Mercier powder, and it's a blurring powder. So I just kind of tap it on first. So I just get a bit, take the excess off, and just kind of tap it on. Okay, keep in mind, I'm not touching the blush. I'm just getting the powder into my skin first, just to set my face, and then I will go in and like just kind of blend everything out. I love this powder, by the way. Bring it down to the neck. The final thing I'm gonna do is to put on a little bit of highlight. I'm going back into that palette, and I'm gonna use this right here. See, it's almost done, but that's what I use for highlight. Usually put it right up in here, and then on the tip of my nose, and then I take a little bit and I put it on my high cheek. Okay, and that's what I do. And to tie everything up together, I use this Sephora powder. It's the Micro Smooth Sephora powder. I go in with that, and I just like pat everything in, just to kind of set my face. Now I'm gonna use my NYX. I kind of use 3 of this thing here, but this one is Rocky Road. This is what it looks like. So I use this to outline my lip. And then I have these other 2 that I normally use. I go in with this one. This one is Ginger Snap. This is one of my favorite. So this time I'm not putting it on the other side. I'm just putting it like in the. And then I go in with the 3rd one, which is Cinnamon Roll. And I just like to put this like right in the center. And after all of that, I use my e.l.f. lip oil. And I just kind of lightly put it all over the lip, not trying to confuse the colors, just kind of like to make it look plum. And this is my everyday look. And then of course, I'm gonna set my face with this Morphe Sprite. This is the look. But when I'm just every day in the house, I don't have to use lashes, but this is the final look. Bye.